Hello and welcome back to the channel. I don't have a very good sense of direction. I know some people who seem to be able to navigate instinctively, but unfortunately I am not one of them. I have to use maps. I remember juggling physical maps and a compass trying to figure out where I was. Lately, despite the obscene amount of money I pay for glasses, sometimes I still need a magnifying glass. The military calls being aware of your surroundings situational awareness. This is especially important for solo travelers and even more important for solo women travelers. Trying to manage a map marks you out as not paying attention and being distracted. That makes you easy prey for the bad guys. Not anymore. Google Maps is one of my new best friends, but like all best friends, it does have its weak points. Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to the Armchair Traveler. My name is Judy. I like to travel. I do this independently. So can you. Independent travelers do research. We plan. We visit new places. You don't have to do it on your own. I'm here to help. So you're ready to find a hotel or a restaurant or a movie or a doctor's office. There are 4 steps to doing this. First, you have to figure out where you are. Then you have to find some place suitable. You probably want to find out more information about that place. And finally, you need to figure out how to get from where you are to where you want to go. Google Maps is going to be your new best friend. Let me walk you through how to approach this. I plan to be in Nuremberg sometime in May 2023. I've never been to Germany except to change planes on the way from one place to someplace else, so I need to figure out quite a bit about the city. I know I'll be arriving by train, leaving by train, and probably taking at least 3 day trips based on trains. Staying someplace close to the main train station seems like a pretty good idea. I started Google Maps and searched for the main train station. As you can see, the main train station is marked on the map. Google helpfully provides more information about the station. I remember from what I read that the Altstadt St. Lorenz is one of the main tourist areas of the city, and it's quite close to the train station. Google Maps helped me orient myself in the last slide. I found an area that'll work for me within walking distance of the main train station. Now I need to see what hotels are available in the area. This can also show you a great deal more. I want to see all the hotels, so I clicked on the hotels option at the top left. Just beyond that to the right, you can sort by guest rating or brands or amenities, but I didn't want to narrow down the hunt too soon. Google Maps returned a picture with a lot of locations, each marked with a cost, and more information in the list on the left. Google's Maps showed me a selection of possibilities, so I zeroed in on the Ibis Nuremberg Altstadt. If you look over to the left, you'll see more information about the hotel. What else can it tell us? I could go immediately to my browser and type in the name of the hotel, but Google Maps has not exhausted its handiness quite yet. The property amenities list for this hotel is shown on the left. If you scroll down a little, you'll see a lot more, including photographs of the rooms, many taken by visitors, not management. There's no reference to an in-room coffee maker or free coffee in the lobby, but there is a paid breakfast, which means I won't starve. Scroll down still further and you'll see a review summary. I suggest you pay close attention. These come from real customers. Some gripe for the sake of complaining, but if the overwhelming majority of comments are negative, you might want to move on to another choice. Once you decide on a hotel, your next step is making a reservation. Continue scrolling down on the left-hand panel and you'll come to a list of adverts with what Google calls featured options and then a much longer list called all options. If you have a favorite or preferred hotel website, someplace where you're a member like hotels.com or Expedia, you can scroll to it. However, I recommend checking all the prices. You may want to book directly with the hotel. Most big chains seem to hate hotel booking sites because the sites take a percentage off the type. They do have a point. They pay to maintain their own websites. Why should they give money to someone else? In my experience, you don't have to be a rewards or site member to take advantage of the benefits from using these sites. In this case, the direct booking, which means direct with Ibis, is $25 a day less than it would be from anyone else. As always, you have to read all the fine print. I suggest that in these uncertain times, always pay a little bit of extra attention to guarantee you can cancel the reservation if something goes wrong. The amount of money that you will lose with a guaranteed cancellation is a very small amount compared to what you'll lose if you have to pay for the whole stay. Once you've researched your choices and verified the information, you can make your reservation. Then you have to figure out how to get from where you arrive to where you want to be. You'll recall that I wanted to be someplace within close walking distance of the train station. Google Maps informs me that it's 3 minutes on foot and that it's mostly flat, which is always a good thing. It doesn't tell me whether I'll have to deal with cobblestones or not. I hate cobblestones. They're a pain to walk on and even worse to pull a suitcase over. You can read the directions on your smart page. You can see them to the left in this photograph, or Google Maps will read them to you. Since many younger and older people all over Western Europe walk around with smartphones in their hands and earphones in their head, no one is going to notice you. You'll blend right in. If you do your homework, you can count on sleeping both well and safely. I can only give you general ideas on checking on hotels. There are printed guides you can read. I've found Michelin Green Guides to be the gold standard for describing the history and culture of a city or country, but less helpful for finding hotels and restaurants. Rick Steves' guides and the photos books are also very good. The downside of anything printed is that they are printed and they go out of date very quickly. Michelin has, sadly, resisted digitizing anything, but all of the others have digital versions that you can read on your phone or your iPad or your Kindle. You've seen corporate hotel websites for chain hotels like Marriott or Accor and many others. Some individual hotels don't have corporate affiliation. You can always contact them by email. And you can turn to hotel booking services. There are a lot of them, each with pluses and minuses, so I'll handle them in a separate post. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this post interesting or helpful, please give me a like and consider subscribing to my channel. It's free to you, but it will help the channel grow. If you want to dig deeper, many of my video blogs have additional information and photos. I publish them on WordPress. The address is armchairtraveler2022.wordpress.com. Finally, follow me on Twitter, where my handle is @armchair2022. I'll be tweeting out updates for new posts, and when I begin traveling again, we'll take you along virtually.